welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome to the channel. We haven't gotten any rain yet. Everybody's gotten all this rain and it's just danced all around us. It's thundering over there. We just haven't gotten it yet, but we're supposed to have a serious storm come through overnight. So we have a lot of items that are going to seed. We always talk about our seed saving. And I love my Bright Lights Cosmos. I've grown them for so many years. All the cosmos that you see everywhere are from my own seed saving adventures over the years and years and years and years. So I know I'm a Tennessee girl. I'm all vol. My blood runs orange. So this is my particular Rocky Top flower. But I have to tell you, even if you don't like the vols, shame on you. But this is a great flower to grow. There are bees all over these flowers. In fact, I just got stung on my finger. They don't want me taking the seeds. But this is what we've got to do. So before it rains tonight really heavy, I wanted to get all the ones that I knew were dry. They're just looking like little starbursts. I've shown you this before. You just gently just pull them right off. You can't miss them, and just put them in a bowl, and I'm gonna put them in a mason jar. It's that simple. This is why I love growing the Bright Lights Cosmos. And go Vols. Olive, are you wanting to play, girlfriend? Is that what you're wanting to do? Yes, you want everybody to play with you because you're such a good girl. Look how big she is, y'all. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm trying to collect as many seeds from my Cleome. Those are my great-grandmother's flowers. You see them right there? Everything is going to seed and drying up, guys. But you can see right here what the little bugs are. These little pods, see that? The seeds actually come out of the pods. This is a good example. There's a little bug hanging on there. You see that right there? Those are the seeds inside the pods. And once they become really dry, they kind of pop open. So you just go through and just sort of pull them into the bowl, pull a little bug too, and then you're seed saving. And they come back every single time. Y'all skedaddle. So I thought I would walk up here. I've pretty much cleared all the tomatoes that I can clear tonight. By the way, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. I hope you're doing good tonight. I hope everything's going well for you. Hope you're preparing. And I want to talk to you about a video that I've seen in the past couple of days. I've seen the majority of it, and I'm going to pin it down below. And I want you to check it out because I think this is something that a lot of people, I don't think they're in denial about it, but I think that they just can't believe it. Guys, we're in for it, it looks like, and I want you to be prepared for that. My sweetheart went to the store for me so I could pick all the tomatoes tonight. That's what you hear the car. Mr. James went to the store for me to pick up a couple of things so I could finish picking tomatoes and peppers and seed saving before we get a bunch of rain. We'll see if we get this rain. I think we will, but it didn't come any sooner than they said. But here's the deal. So down either in the description or in the top comment, I'm going to post this video. And I really want you to watch it. It's probably going to cause you some stress. But here we are, folks, entering the valley. We have to face these things together, okay? You know, it's so funny because I made a video. It was either 2016 or 2017. It's in my, I can pull it up, where I was talking about what it was like or what we should be doing in terms of homesteading before the next Great Depression. Wow, I guess we kind of nailed that one. Because according to this newer video, and actually here's what's so interesting, is the video is now over 5 months old. I just saw it the other day. I'd never seen it before, and it showed up, and I sent it to one of my friends, and they were like, we just saw this today too, so I don't know. But here's the deal. So it's talking about all the finance. It's an interview with different people, accounts from different people, talking about how and why we are likely going to be in a full-blown global Great Depression or global depression by 2025. I don't know about you, but 2025, when you say it like that, seems so far away, doesn't it? Isn't that just so bizarre? But guys, we're going on into Labor Day of 2023. You're less than 18 months away from that. And along the way of that, as we've been talking about things, now you have entered into the craziest election cycle that this country here in the United States is probably ever going to see. Well, I mean, it could get worse, but I hope not. So my point is we are in for a lot of things. So I want you to watch the video. You may think it's hogwash. You may agree with it. It may make you think. I don't know. But here's what I know. I watch a lot of financial channels. And the thing that I have noticed the most, some of them I think are better than others, not because the information is necessarily incorrect. It's just that the host or whoever can translate the information better to you. You know, it's like when you go to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, or if I've ever had anything wrong and they're trying to explain it to me or whatever, I'm like, listen, talk to me like I'm 5 or 6 years old. You're not going to offend me. Break it down. Tell me the basics. Tell me what this is. Tell me what I need to do. You know, and then we'll get into the intricate details later, right? So this video tends to do that. But here's what I'm noticing with a lot of financial channels. Some of them are, these guys and gals too, are so into this that I think the average person, not that you can't learn about all of these things, it's just it's not something you do every day or learn about every day or talk about every day. And you go, what? So here's the bottom line. But when you break it down to, here's the deal. Banks are majorly in trouble. People are losing their jobs. No one is coming to save you. Inflation is expected to go way back up again. I mean, there's all kinds of things and scenarios that we have been listening to for a couple of years. You and I here have been talking about all of these things for quite some time. I think also a problem, and I think this is human nature, is that when you say something's going to happen, I think the average person thinks that means it's going to happen right now. No. I'm smart enough to know at least that much. A lot of times when you have bubbles and a lot of times when you have collapses, guys, it takes a long time to get to that point where it pops, where it deflates, where it sinks. It doesn't just happen like that. So I think that a lot of people have a very short-term memory. They think things are going to happen very quickly. And when it doesn't happen, like right then they blow it off. They forget about it. They don't take it very serious. Folks, we are in some serious world of hurt. I know you guys out there know this. We have been through so many trials alone over the last 3 years alone that it is insane. And we're really nothing is really letting up. I've said this before on a video, and I'm going to say it again. What do you think? Because everybody's scenario is completely different. And I say to you, if you could speak to your grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, who lived through the Great Depression, the whole thing, like mine, and you could actually get advice from them and say, what would you have done differently in 1927, 1928, 1929, before you actually hit the crash? What are the things that you would advise me to do right now before this potentially hits all of us? And it's not just the United States. We're talking about it being on a global scale for many different reasons. So I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to propose that to you and say to you, I want you thinking about these things. What do you think your granny or your papa would tell you right now? These are the things that you need to be doing. These are the things that you need to be collecting. These are the things that you need to be learning. These are the things that you need to be buying as much as you can. Whatever, there's a whole lot there. We've talked about this in endless videos over the years. But I want you to comment down below. I think that it is imperative, and I'm going to keep doing this. I think that it's imperative to get you to feedback in the comment section as much as possible, because guys, you know, y'all come here and listen to me jib jab and whatever and see my precious animals and all that, and I love them too, but a lot of times you learn extra goodies and tidbits of information from the comment section. I do. What do you think? Clearly we can name all of the basics, from food, water, shelter, medicine, self-defense, because again, you already know, if anything happens in the next 1 to 2 years, it's not going to be 1929, y'all. It's just not. We're not civil like 1927, 1928 right now. Think about that. Okay? So think about what it would be if we truly went into some type of major economic global depression or collapse. So the first thing that I want to say to you is, when you go and watch the video, I want you to take a deep breath. Consider what's being said. Think about what I've said and have your input. Please keep your wits about you. I get very stressed out too, just like you do. All of us do, because we're worried about our family members. We're worried about our friends. We're worried about our country. Okay? We all know that there's there's a small group of evil beings absolutely prodding this along, and we know why. But here's the deal. What can we do about it? We can pray, and we can prep, and we can be peaceful, and we can defend ourselves. But this is a process along the way. Okay, this is why I say it over and over. I know you're like, but every time I make a video, there's a new face. There's a new subscriber, and I want them to hear me, and I want them to, this may be the first time anybody has ever said to them, please be preparing on a daily basis. Seed save, absolutely. Somebody would say, why would you care about seed saving flowers? Flowers are very important. They're bringing the bees to my gardens. That's how I'm getting my vegetables. Very important. Canning soup, going to the range, headed to the store to get a few extra medications. Maybe you need to buy new winter socks. Throw a couple extra pair in there. There is an endless, exhausting list, and I've talked about it, you've talked about it, other YouTubers have talked about it. And those are the people that you need to be listening to and considering and doing what works best for you. So I'm going to shut up because it's getting dark, but I want to put that video down below. You may think it's a bunch of malarkey. You may think that I'm full of a bunch of horse and hogwash. Okay? But we're all going to find out in the end. And I will continue to say this, and I stress this because you're going to need this. People need this more than ever. Please get very strong in your faith. Please get past all of the surface issues that plague you. Stupid people, stressful family members that you don't have to really deal with. Drop as much of the unwarranted or unnecessary stresses, me too, so that you can make room for all the things that you need to be doing and spending the time that you need to be spending preparing yourself spiritually with God and understanding that He is all we have to lean on besides each other. We got each other's backs. We're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because, see, we're here together. Okay? And you're working months and months, if not years and years ahead. Guys, we all know something's coming. It may not be exactly like they say. It probably won't be. Could be 10 times worse. Okay? That's what you need to know. Somebody needs to tell you. As scary as doomsday and all the things that, you can call any of us at this single moment, I hate to tell you, but if and when it actually ever hits and your children are going to see it at a minimum, I'm being very conservative here, I think it's going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before. That's what I think. So every day I tell myself, just keep plugging along. And the longer it takes to hit, the more time we have to prep. Don't waste a moment. Like, subscribe, and share. Is this Fritz or Sister? Oh, it's Sister. She has really come out. She likes to run. And you want to say hi to everybody, girlfriend? She has to be seen. She don't want to be touched. You know, she's on her own terms. She likes to be seen. All right, guys, keep it together. Keep praying. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Y'all stay good and keep prepping. Just do a little something every day. Just keep going. Just keep going. Talk to God when you're doing it. He's going to tell you what to do. He's going to show you what to do. All right, guys, I love you. We'll see you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll link that down below. We'll see you on the next video, and Godspeed.